turn on,
tune in,
and surf on the radio waves.
Da-da-da-da.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA.
Now we will listen to Louisa, Valentine and Caroline, who will recommend you some movies to watch during those holidays.
The first Christmas movie we can recommend to you is Home Alone. It's a 1990 American Christmas comedy. At the beginning of the movie, the McAllister family has decided to spend the Christmas holidays in Paris. However, the parents realize on the plane that they are missing their youngest child, Kevin. At first desperate, Kevin quickly takes things in hand and starts to enjoy a quiet life alone at home. But he doesn't know that two burglars are planning to rob his house on Christmas Day. So we follow his adventures and see how he will get out of it. I think it's a very exciting and funny movie that everyone could enjoy. It also has several sequels. Then we can recommend to you the movie Harry Potter. During the first movie of this saga, Harry Potter, a young orphan, is raised in quite bad conditions by his aunt and uncle. At the age of 11, a half-giant named Hagrid tells him that he has magical powers and that his parents were murdered years before by a dark wizard. When he is asked to attend Hogwarts, the prestigious school of witchcraft, he embarks on the adventure of his life. I chose to present it as a Christmas movie because Harry Potter and his friends spend Christmas at Hogwarts. The school is beautifully decorated and Harry receives his first Christmas present. I think it's a cult and timeless movie. Also, watching it during a Christmas season could be quite fun and comforting.
How to talk about Christmas movies without talk about rom-coms? There are so many, but I made for you my own little selection. Firstly, there's the movie named While You Were Sleeping with Sandra Bullock. She plays the character of Lucy, who's a girl that works in the metro of Chicago. She has a crush on a guy that doesn't know her, and one day he falls on the tracks and she saves him. She takes him to the hospital. There she meets all his family, and because of misunderstandings, she ends up playing the fake fiancé with the family whilst the guy is still in a coma. It's a very funny and comforting movie that I advise you to watch. There is also a show named Dash and Lily, which is more recent. It happens in New York during the Christmas time. Dash and Lily are two adolescents. One is loving Christmas and the other is hating it. Nothing connects them except a library where they can communicate to a notebook without seeing each other. Personally, I rewatch it every December and it never disappoints.
For this Christmas period, I recommend you two movies. The first one is The Nutcracker, The Untold Story, which tells the story of Mary, who receives for Christmas a wooden nutcracker from her uncle Albert. But something really unexpected happens and the toy turns into a prince. They quickly become the best friends in the world, exploring unexpected corners of the house. Mary and the Nutcracker embark on a magical journey into a fantasy kingdom. The 9-year-old soon discovers that her new companion is actually a human prince who only wants to return home. However, his world is invaded by the evil king and they will have to face an army of rats to try to regain his world. The second movie is The Polar Express, which tells the story of a young boy who doubts about the existence of Santa Claus. On Christmas Eve, he boarded the Polar Express towards the North Pole. But as the journey progresses, the Polar Express moves into enchanted lands and the adventure intensifies, and the little passengers become aware of the extent of the gifts. I hope you like my recommendations and Merry Christmas!
Finally, the French movie Santa Claus is a Stinker is an unavoidable for Christmas. The storyline has literally no sense and that makes the movie so funny.
That's it for this section. We hope you enjoyed it and we'll give a try to our recommendations.
Thank you everyone for your Christmas podcasts. The Teen Waves team wishes you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you all in January.